Okay, now this is another question also coming from my 6DC student. So in my 6-day challenge, I teach you how to build the two-step funnel framework campaign, as in like how to build Facebook advertising campaign using my two-step funnel framework. Now, fundamentally, what does it mean? What is two-step funnel framework? It's really a proven framework that I use to run Facebook ads for my clients, what I teach to my students and my coaches alike. Since 2016, it has guided more than tens of millions in Facebook advertising. It's a proven framework. So when we do this campaign, we have at least two campaigns running simultaneously. So the tier 1 campaign is really to go out and help you reach fresh audiences. And the tier 2 is going to help you retarget these people who have taken certain action, which will have a lot of technical settings in and out over there, right? So this is a question coming from a person who is selling, who has learned the two-step funnel framework, and she's selling on Shopee. Okay, so to help you understand a bit of these things. So if you're selling on Shopee, you have multiple products. So she's asking if you're tier 1 means the first tier campaign, which is the one that targets the cold audiences. So she was thinking to create as many ads as possible and link them to multiple products. Comparing this method with the, we have another method, which is basically previous method, which is many campaign, tier 1, each campaign is a different product. Which method is more advisable? Now, this is what I think. Unless you have a very good budget to play with, if not, I would really seriously ask you to consider to start with a more moderate setting. And another thing when I talk about this is, a lot of times when you ask me this kind of question, right, to be frank, I won't be able to give you a solid answer. First thing first, I don't even know what is really the product that you're selling. I have no idea. Second thing is, I can't, even after 11 years, in fact, even 11 years plus running ads on Facebook, a lot of times we still need to actually put it to the market and let the market tell us what is working fundamentally. So don't guess, let's put it to work. Now, if you have the budget, go ahead with your plan. But if not, I would suggest that you start with a more moderate setting first. If you have a lot of products, if you start with all the products, either you use multiple ad sets, then it's going to burn a hole in the pocket. So if you don't have a lot of products, if you don't have a lot of budget, so what you might consider doing is inside one ad set, you put it to the minimal budget and you have a lot of ads in it. Now, when you have a lot of ads in it, doesn't mean that all ads is going to get, it's going to get the chance to be shown to the audiences. So if you're spending, say, for example, every day you're only spending like $5 a day, even though you have 50 ads inside, featuring different products, right? Doesn't mean that every one of the ads is going to get equal treatment, as in like, everyone will get shown. So it's not going to help you get a very so-called, solid outcome to help you form a hypothesis for you to really, whether you want to make any changes on your strategy, whether you want to really like push it to the end and all these kind of things. So it's not indicative, that's the thing. So I would say that let's start with one product at a time. So when you find success in the product, then you slowly develop the whole thing, or so-called replicate the whole thing into another product and so on and so forth. So with that, right, you can start with a more minimal budget. So a lot of people ask me, what is the minimum to start? In fact, in my 6-day challenge, I always advocate that if you have at least $3, US dollar, you're good to start. If you can spend $3 US, of course you can spend more. I'm not saying that you must follow $3. So I'm just saying that minimum, if you want to deploy the two-step funnel framework, you have $3 a day, let's start. Now, if you're worried that, when I spend $3, what if I can't get back $3? I think this is the wrong mindset when it comes to Facebook advertising. Like I said, we need to go out and test. My methodology is very simple. I will put let's say if I'm comfortable with spending $3 a day, I will spend. I will keep spending until I find a pattern on how this ROAS, as in like the return on advertising, is going to form on my end. Then from there, I will analyze and find opportunities to improvise, rather than keep thinking, is it good enough? And all this kind of thing. Put to test. That's what I think. But thanks for the question.